Hello guys, we're back with another video. This time we have Howard Stern, a radio personality, versus former President Donald Trump. Howard Stern would do a bit better than Bill Maher that I did in the last video yesterday. He'd do decently better. I think honestly, he's moving significantly towards the left with his recent statements saying how he wants to add 5 new Supreme Court justices. He wants to abolish the Electoral College and make things fair again. He's definitely going more to the left-wing side of things, but he used to be a libertarian or even a Republican. But at this point, he said he would never probably vote for a Republican again just because of how Trump ruled while in office. So he substantially shifted towards the left, and he might actually have a chance at beating Trump. Remember, Trump was just an outsider candidate similar to Howard Stern. You really can't count these types of people out. They appeal to people with their populism. And I would say Howard Stern maybe be a bit of a populist in policies. We'd have to see if he would actually seriously consider running. So let's get right into this. First few states. Texas, I think, will be out of reach for him because he did say he wants to add Supreme Court justices and abolish the Electoral College. It wouldn't fly that well in Texas or Florida. I think most voters would want those to remain intact because these states do lean conservative. In Virginia, Colorado, New Mexico, however, I think he would win all these states by likely margins. They're pretty liberal, they lean liberal, and I think they would like and approve those statements. In Iowa and Ohio, Iowa I'd classify as solid red, but Ohio I'd put as likely. Iowa, I think it's out of reach for Democrats, and considering Howard Stern is moving to the left on a lot of policies, it'd probably be out of reach for him because he isn't a moderate candidate. Ohio, on the other hand, he's a very populist, so I think he would keep the margin just about the same. The reason I'm only putting Iowa as safe is because they're pretty much, it's a very rural state, and there's less urban areas, so I don't think Stern would be able to appeal that well there. Nebraska's second over. I think you'd be able to win it by a lean margin, I would say. It's moving more to the left of that district. Which area should we go for next? North Carolina and Georgia. Why not? North Carolina classifies about a lean Republican, while Georgia probably tilt. Not sure he could bring in the most moderate voters in either of these two states. He'll definitely get a lot of liberal turnout, though, but the moderates probably would side with Trump here, narrowly. In Arizona and Nevada, I see these as states that lean towards Trump only by a tilt margin. In Arizona, well, Nevada, I would also say it's probably by a tilt margin. He's a bit stronger than Bill Maher, but these will still be tilt victories for Donald Trump just because Stern is moving to the left pretty fast with his policies. He's becoming too left-wing to be able to win these states, but it's a toss-up either way. But I think Trump would have the advantage in both of them. Under 1% margins, I would say. In New Hampshire and Maine, I think it would be about a likely margin, while New Hampshire would be about a lean margin. These states never really liked Trump all that much, while Maine's second to be about a likely margin. And these last 4 states here that'll decide the election. I think Stern would be able to win Minnesota by about a 4% margin, and Michigan just by about a tilt margin. Probably like 0.7% victory, while Trump would win Wisconsin and Pennsylvania against Howard Stern, thus beating him. Stern has to get serious on policies, and I think he does have to moderate some of them. Abolishing Electoral College, though, in some states it could be popular, but in states like Florida and Texas and North Carolina, I think it would hurt him. States like Georgia and Pennsylvania, maybe it would help him. Wisconsin, though, I think they would prefer the Electoral College to stay intact, though. I want to see how each state views the Electoral College, too. I wonder. Well, that's my lecture prediction. Let me know what you think of this in the comments below. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.